Bronze To Mythic. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze To Mythic. Show you our account for Bronze To Mythic episode 5, draft 5, and we're in golds. Doing the thing, getting going here in Final Fantasy Draft, enjoying the format so far. We're 3 out of 4 for trophies, which is, you know, it's just saying. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content. Check out all the prior episodes. I just doomed us to a 37 draft run. You can see the scoreboard here. And the line for this season of Bronze To Mythic is 25.5 drafts to Mythic. We did pretty good at Tarkir Dragonstorm with 23 drafts, and then we'll see how we do. So let's rock and roll and see how it goes. Let's do this. Big Mike SR100 says, I want to be in the video. Now you are in the video. And someone asked, why is the Aether Drift did not finish? That's when I had my my surgery problems, so I was out of commission for quite a while. So if Aether Drift returns in some like flashback, I'll finish it for posterity. But that's why that one is not finished. So let's see what we got here. We got the Water Crystal. That's not open. There you go. Oh, this one. Nope, nope, not that either. Okay, well, whatever. Water Crystal, really weird millstone card. Mill number of cards in your hand, really, really slow. All the crystals are really, really slow. So we got Zac Fair, just a fine little 1-drop. That's legendary. We got the red-green landfall, like Primal Titan kind of guy. 2 good blue cards here in Dreams and Wyvern. There's also the Arrow unit guy. This card's fine too, right? Affinity stuff. So passing a lot of blue here. I gotta take the red-green guy. Try out the, just like, I think I would like to be just multicolored green and splash. That's not necessarily red-green, but, let's try it. Let's take this big guy. Try doing the landfall thing. No! No!
You have a job?
Alright, well, we get past the Dragon's Lance, which is an absurd magic card. This is one of the best uncommons in the entire set. Job select, effectively a 2-1 flyer that will just give +1/+1 flying over the course of the game a bunch of times, which is very, very hard to beat. That card's really good. There's also a Ishgard the Holy Sea, less exciting, the Adventureland here. And the rest of the pack is pretty bad.
Still a piece of garbage.
Another Wyvern. We're still passing a lot of good blue cards. I wouldn't consider this a strong signal. My guess is that someone took a rare out of this pack. It's hard to tell these days because there are so many multi-rare packs. Usually back in the day, like if the rare was there, they didn't take a rare, but now you don't know. But I would imagine a rare was taken out of this pack over the Lance. So let's take Lance and pass these blue cards and just see where it takes us, honestly. So that's a good card too. Summon Shiva, sure.
Just read the saga and see what it says.
Also got the Seed Academy here. The ratings of this card are weird. That's a really high rating. But also Lock, Cole, Suplex. Numbers here are the Draftsmith overlay. It's Draft Helper, down for free on tap.gg. So we can go the Seed Academy, and we could go into just like, you know, multicolor landy stuff. Summon Shiva is really good. 4/5 taps things and draws cards. This card's awesome. We got Suplex as far as the basic removal spell goes. I think I would like to swing for the fences here and not take Suplex and just take the rare or the uncommon. One of the things we like to do here on the show is take the rare, so let's do it. Let's take the Seed Academy and see how it goes. Maybe we'll try and do a town thing.
It's such a nice, decent little town.
Wow. And we get past Machinist Arsenal, which is completely off the mark what we were just doing, but a really good card. 5 mana equipment job select, +2/+2 for each artifact you control. And it also makes it an Artificer. So by itself, it's a 3/3 for 5, but it can be ridiculously huge. So there is a Ride the Shaploof or whatever, as well as a Suplex, a Chocobo, and all these cards would be fine for our deck, but this is just too strong of a signal. So we got past the Lance second, and now we're getting past the Arsenal fourth. You cannot let a signal like this go by. So there's also a Sid, and Sid's really good too. So it seems like blue-white's pretty open. We're taking the Arsenal, and we're doing our thing.
And the legendary ultimate weapon?
Yeah, all right. Well, white is super open. Here's a Gaelic Cat, a Castle Guard, and then we also see a Sentinel too, which is my table. So yeah, all right, we're just going in back to artifacts. So that's fine. So this is important. And it's really, really important in your drafts to be flexible. We first pick the red green card, and we're probably not going to play it. That's fine. Packs are so good these days. You want to be in the right deck and not play all of your cards. Your first 5 picks should be pretty open-ended. Take the best card, find a good lane, and then once you find your lane, you're good to go. So Cat's great here. Card's really good in the artifact deck, and this is a great start. It's also insane with the Arsenal. It's like a 10-10 vigilance, so that's great. Take the Cat. Do the artifact thing. Here we see a Zach Fair. Awesome. Great.
More legendary creature cards than I've ever seen.
And Prompto, rescue mission, retrieve the Esper. Yeah, pretty easy Zach here. So we're definitely white. We can end up being Boros, can end up being blue-white, but from one thing we know is that we are white. So take a Zach, and we get past a Fate of the Sun Cyst, a Realm Sketching, kind of a cool card. It's like a weird like clone spell. A lot better in blue-red, I think. We care about the spells. Sanctum. Sanctum might be a little better than Fate of the Sun Crest is. We don't have her blue yet, so pretty easy Fate. Just gonna keep cutting white cards here. And another Cat. Awesome. Love it. Doing great.
Now this is pod racing.
We are slamming into the artifact deck and looking really, really nice here. So ship the Cat. Pick 9. So our opening pack, the Slash of Light tables, which is phenomenal.
Bingo!
And passing nothing of relevance. That's great. Might even be mono white at this point, honestly. So splashing's pretty easy, but white's looking good. And just love it. Got a little ways to go for our next pick. Remind you, of course, my name is Jim, Pro Magic player, full-time content creator, and commentator. And this is my show, Bronze To Mythic. If you like the show, hit the button, support the content, like, comment, subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure you follow. Hi there, hello, say hi in chat, say hi in a comment. And don't be shy, folks. If you're watching on YouTube, please take the half second, hit like on every video. If you have time, leave a comment on every video. It helps a ton, all right? Engagement is the currency that content creators deal in. If you like what I'm doing here and want to support me, it costs you nothing but a second of your time. Spec sucks, realistically. We don't want to play the Mogul in our deck. And then the rest of these cards are all not really us. Yeah, we'll take the white card, I guess, but sure. And Coral Sword's pretty good. Little combat trick equipment. I guess it's not that good, right? We'll take the summon.
This calls for a summoning.
Not like great. We're not really like go wide at the moment. We are we're more artifact-y, but like we can do both. You know, white is pretty big on both themes. We see a late called Monk and Chocobo. This is a deck where I think Monk's Fist is fine. We just really want artifacts, really want equipments. This card does both. It's not particularly exciting, but we're not taking the Chocobo here, so hope to not play it. But I think that if this card ends up in our deck, I'm not like the saddest thing of all time. We've got, you know, double Gaelic Cat, Arsenal, etc., etc. And then our last pick will be the greens. All right. Sure. And Beavers. Okay. Pack 2, what do we got? All right. We got a big, fancy black rare. Vincent Valentine. Black, 2 for a 2-2 lifelink. Sorry, a 2-2. Every creature opponent controls dies, but the number of counters on this equals our creature's power. Whenever it attacks, you transform it into a 3-2 lifelink, trample, and then when it dies, it just comes back. It's this ridiculously swingy card, because your opponent just kills it. You're going to be down on mana pretty bad. But it is very, very powerful. And the white cards here are not particularly enthralling. So if there was some like top tier white uncommon in this pack, I'd probably take the white uncommon. But this card's pretty busto. We're looking for a second color anyway. Might not take it, but again, this is where we're talking about you want to draft the most power possible. These days, you're never going to miss out on enough playables. There are just too many playable cards. So taking a card like Paladin's Arms here over this rare, I think is a big mistake. So take the rare. Might or might not play it. Oh my god. This is a really powerful card. Art of the Usurper is almost unbeatable. It is really, really off our plan. This is like a big 8 mana idiot that wins the game. We're kind of like a low to the ground white deck. Pretty sick card though. The rest of the pack is pretty unexciting, so similar thing. I mean, the Black Mage's Rod is pretty appealing if we're just like doing the black-white artifact thing. 8 mana is preposterous. Alright. I think in a Pro Tour I'm taking the Black Mage's Rod here, but alright. Sure, we'll take it. Here's a Sid. Man. Our deck was so smooth until these last 2 picks. Alright. That does change things a bit. Here's an Evil Reawakened. I mean, we're not really doing graveyard stuff either. Obviously, reanimating the Arden is kind of cool, but we have no way to discard it, so like... Ugh, boy. Rescue Mission, UFO. There's a Sid, which if we ended up just being... This card's really good if we're blue-white. I kind of hate these picks, honestly. I'm taking Sid here. None of these black cards inspire me. This is a big time possibility, and none of the white cards are good either. So we'll just take the Sid and see where it takes us. All right, another good black card. Here's Cecil Dark Knight. Fang. First, leave the graveyard. This card's not very good. You Are Not Alone. A Titus. What up? They're putting us to the test here, right? They really are putting us to the test. I think the problem here is that when you are drafting a deck. You are not drafting a pile of cards and just adding up the quality of your cards to see if you can win or not. I really think Arden is unplayable in our deck. And Vincent's our only other black cards, double black. And Cecil is good, but Sid's insane also. I'm just taking the Titus here. You can yell at me all you want. I don't think we're playing black. We should not have taken this card. Chat talked me into it. I think this card's awesome, and I'm very excited to play it in a future draft. But this is like a green-black card for a mid-range deck. We're like a very aggressive white deck. So, unsubbed, unfollowed, I get it. It's fine. Totally fine. You want to hate me forever? Sure. But now I have second Zach or second Chocomog. I think second Zach is fine. Yeah, this is fine. We're gonna do great here. Our deck is good. We don't need to try and, play this 8 mana card in our deck. Cancel, I get it. Understand, I get it. Listen, all right? You can hate me if you want. White Mage Staff is great. Another Gladys, that's pretty insane. White has not been nearly as open this pack, but that means it should be super open for pack 3. Honestly, this card is not very good in our deck. So, I mean, You Are Not Alone's fine in this deck. Yeah, sure. Don't hate me, just disappointed. That hurts the most, right? Oh, another Titus, cool. We see a impossible to read Wall of Omens. We see another Titus, great. Yeah. I think our deck's awesome. I think we're in really good shape here. So, what is the Prima Vista? 5 mana for a 5/3 flying. Cast a non-creature spell. If 4 minutes to cast it, this becomes an artifact creature. Crew 2. That seems pretty bad. We'll take the land here. Second Year Not Alone is not really us. Except it's...
Nothing.
Alright, and then just pick a 2-drop. It's fine. Chat hates me, toots. I'm not playing the Usurper. Because it's not castable in our deck. It's an 8 mana card.
So make it castable. Like,
Yeah.
you
All right,
build it around
Nicole hates me too. You can all hate me, all right? Fine, hate me. Whatever. Come and stop me. My button's on the controller. Your button's on the controller, all right?
Keep the change.
Oh my god.
Animal.
I don't recall seeing this card the first time around.
There was that
I mean,
red-white card in the last
Yeah, whatever.
pack, too. Yeah. Pretty good. Yeah, see, red-white. Told you. See, where was I?
They hated him because he spoke the truth. Right, Karn? Another bone for Karn. Karn's fat.
Yeah. Earning that bone.
All right. Hey, there we go. And we open up. Is that Perforos again? Whatever. Perforos wouldn't be that bad in this deck, actually. But here's a white Auracite. Restoration Magic. Ninja Blades.
But you already have a dream job.
I do have a dream job. It's my awesome white deck. I don't need black cards in my white deck. So we got Counterspell. Auracite's just a pick. It's not even close. So, yeah, I mean, our deck's great. So, very pleased. Artifact creatures and heroes you control get a buff. That's awesome. Yeah, it's great. Take Auracite. And this is the pack that we got all the good white cards when they're packed in the left. So, oh, there we go.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Highlight them Moogles. This card is preposterously good. 5 mana for an instant. For each creature you control, make a 1/2 lifelinker, and then all of your things are indestructible. Ridiculous card. Preposterous. We got side quest, catch a fish, another white aura site, which I would love, but yeah, this card is ridiculous. Ridiculous card in our go wide token deck. Ship the Moogle, folks. Our first mage tech infantry. I mean, if you promise me a second copy, I think I'm going to take the Wyvern here. We're already going wide. It's not an artifact, but like, it's just a much better card. If you promised me a second copy of infantry in the rest of this draft, I would take infantry here. But not likely to see another one, I don't think. So just take the Wyvern. We're going wide. We're doing good stuff. And we see a Castle Guard. Thief's Knife is great. This card's awesome.
Oh, nice job. Where do I apply?
Equipment. Card draw. Good stuff. It's also Retrieve the Esper, Castle Guard. That's great. Take this thing.
I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
And no, whatever. I don't want third Titus. It's a legend. The third copy is not particularly exciting. I'm taking the 1-drop here. Instant regret. Maybe we'll get lucky and table it, but probably not. The 1-drop is still fine. So, all right, take the infantry. And the knife is fine. Like, we ways to push it through. Drawing cards is great. It's very threatening to have on the battlefield. It's synergy with all of our stuff. It's good stuff. Our Choco Mog, which is kind of a cool card. We are definitely going wide. Our deck is doing the wide thing. This card does push that pretty well. It's not insane, but I think it's fine. Otherwise, Phoenix Down is not a very good card. So, yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, some good red cards here, for sure. At this point, our blue cards are better than this red card, though, so take the old Mog. Would love another 2-drop. Oh, the 3 so far. What in the world? Bruise Tarl. This is the Commander Bruise Tarl. Whenever it enters or attacks, target you control gains double strike and lifelink end of turn. Oh my god. I mean, there's no other playable card in the back for us. We have this. Our only Boros, we have 0 Boros cards. Right, whatever. I don't think we're playing it, but. And then we see another Gladys. Where are all the white cards, right? Where are they? Pack 1 is a lot of white cards. I mean, this card is pretty bad. All right, we'll take this Monk's Fist. Is that Perforos tabling? Oh my god. Restoration Magic. It's whatever. Alright, we're taking Perforos. I have that sound too, Arena. Thank you. Sure. We have some questions to answer here. We have questions that need answering. What's our splash? Another red mage thingy? Man. This has been a wild ride. An absolutely wild ride. So, we have some choices to make. We are definitely white. Are we splashing blue or are we splashing red? That is the question. So, like, we lay it out here. We have blue cards. So we have 5 blue cards. Or we have 3... And this guy is ugly Bruce Tarl. I wish you could make these cards look normal. It really drives me insane. So you have 4 red cards or 5 blue cards. We have 2 red 2-drops, a Perforos, and a Bruce Tarl. Or we have... Yeah, I guess Choco Combo would have made the deck. I mean, my bad, I guess. Like...
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
And our blue is Wyvern, Knife, Double Titus, Sid. Perforos is never a creature. We do have a lot of... We don't actually don't have a ton of token stuff. If we had like 2 copies of like the thing that makes tokens, yeah. So actually, Perforos is not great. Perforos as an enchantment that just pings for 2 for each creature and then pumps the team would be fine if we had more token makers. But all of our token makers are single tokens. So if we had like 2 copies of the 4-mana sorcery make 3/1/1s, I think Purpose is better. But yeah, I think I agree. I think I agree. It's blue. So yeah, our next great. There's a knife and a wyvern, and playing 1 You Are Not Alone, splashing blue. Fate is a 3-drop. Our Moogle shouldn't be in here, I don't think. Can we? Our only other playable cards are Second to You Are Not Alone or Side Quest Catch a Fish. It's not really us. So is it You Are Not Alone or the Moogle? It's You Are Not Alone. Yeah, just good cheap trick. So we got nice cheap curve, bunch of creatures, Dragon's Lance. Our deck is good. I don't think our deck is like incredible. It's solid. And then splashing for this card is a huge mistake. We're not going to burn our mana for that. So deck's great. We're going to play. How many hits do we have for side quest? Our deck is 12 creatures, 8 artifacts. It's 20 hits. I don't think we want this card. Yeah, we don't need the ramp really, and the food's kind of irrelevant too. Yeah, it's fine. So we're gonna play like what 5 islands, a bunch of plains. This is, I guess 9/6 is fine. We only actually have 5 blue cards. We do want to draw the blue though. I think 10 white is totally fine. Oh, this thing pumps each creature you control. Oh wow, this is better than I thought it was actually. We should play this. Well, let's play side quest over the second You Are Not Alone. We have it's a 50% chance of drawing a card and flipping into a land, and the ability is actually pretty good. So the one downside here is that we do have a lot of 3s, which is a little unappealing, but it's just fine, I think. Cool. So there you go. Blue-white Duders. What do we think? 7 wins, yay or nay? YouTube folks, take a second, pause the video, scroll to the comments. Like the video along the way. Are you a believer or a non-believer? And we also forgot we probably had this card too, the Arsenal. And what are we at? We're at 8 artifacts. We're actually a little lighter on artifacts than I would like to be. But we can't really solve that in deck building. So is what it is. There you go. That's the deck. Let's get right to the games. Do our thing. All right, let's do this. We're going in. Chat. Coming out at me. On the play with a lance and a fist. Yeah, we can draw a land, but we can't mulligan this hand, I don't think. So. Is chat still mad about me not playing that big 8-mana black rare? Listen, that card is super fun, and I really want to play it really, really badly. But now is not the time.
You have a job?
Our white, aggro, tempo, aggressive deck is not the place to just play 8 swamps and a freaking 8-drop. All right, here's a red mage sword. We draw a land. Hell yeah!
Bingo!
I think we were in trouble once we drew that land. So let's get the old Titus going here. And now we want to draw. I guess another land probably, but. All right. What do you got, friend?
Do a barrel roll.
No! Kill my guy. Attack for 3. We're going to draw a... Guess who's back? Sure. This card is weird. It does hit pretty hard if you're playing like all spells. Like, I think if that Perforos is better for us, we would have splashed the red, and this card would be pretty good in our deck, but... Oh my god!
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's brutal. Okay. I think we're probably the breaks here. We're 14 already? +2/+1. I think we're just playing side quest and saying go. Like, none of our blocks are great except for this block. Playing the fist is bad here. Yeah. All right, sure. Let's go on a side quest to catch a fish and just say go. So, upkeep, look at the top card. If it's a creature, artifact creature, we draw it. And then transform it into a land. We get a food. We can use the mana, obviously, so... Damn, man. What? The Regalia? Why is there a car in my fantasy game? Huh? What is going on here? Alright. 4 power haster. Get a land. It's a good Oresight target if we can hit here. We really got to hit here. We didn't hit. Alright, so we didn't hit, but we hit a cat. You can cast the Oresight, so alright, sure. Oresight this thing. And just say go. It's a flying car of all things, sure. Looks like it's on the ground to me. Please stop. Oh my god. How do they have everything? They even killed my equipment? Alright. This thing costs 2 to equip, so we take 5 here? Oh my god. This is a massacre. Top card. Reveal it. Yes. Okay, so... Now we have 6 mana. The problem with Moogle's Valor is it's not giving up a board, obviously. So we can just go Chocomog, Monk's Fist, and Mage Attack. That's pretty good. Maybe it's get you Gala Cat. Is the cat better? Could be looking to block this with the Fist, most likely. And then Valor. They got 2 cards in hand. We have 3 blocks, so... It's definitely these 2. We're playing 3 things because I want to have the Moggle's Valor available for next turn. Yeah, definitely these. Pow-pow-pow! I think the Mog attack. I mean, this is gonna be a 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the cat because the Mog is better later. So let's see what happens here. Please stop having things just like stop for 1 turn. If I get to take 1 turn off, I'd be really happy about that.
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So, do we, like, screw up or something? That was something. All right. We're all one, folks. Take a deep breath, and, you know what you gotta do when you're, shaking off a tough loss like that? I'll tell you what you gotta do. You gotta sip some Rogue, folks. You go to your Rogue, you grab your favorite flavor. For me, it's Dragon Fruit Mango today. Take a sip and shake it off, right? Just like Taylor Swift, no problem. So there it is. Check out Rogue Energy. If you're not a caffeine guy like me, you can do the hydration line, which is my go-to. No sugar, no caffeine, 5 calories. Use promo code JimDavisMTG for 20% off your order at rogueenergy.com. The good news is it can't get any worse than that, right? Right? Hands great keep. All right. Mounted the cat. All right. Well, you can draw land, but job up.
Say, where can I get one of these jobs?
Blue, red. You blew it, they say. We're gonna suplex and kill the hero, sure. Oh yeah. God, we're so good at Magic. All right, so do you want a Chocomog or Gala Cat? You only have 1 artifact right now. You just play the Mog. They can't just like let us hit them 3 times. So, I really love the design of these Saga creatures like so much. They're so much fun to play with and build around, and like understanding how long you have. It's just actually fading done right. All right, let's pump a squad. I would trade Zach for this thing here, I think. Let's stack. Get Titus going. Yeah, just phenomenal design. Like, all right. Play Titus, they go. Just such a great design. Fading is like kind of interesting as a mechanic, but adding the extra layer is really, really good. Choco Comet. We're gonna play Sid. And other creatures and heroes you control, your artifacts you control, artifact card in your grave. Is it Artificer? No. Yeah, just play Psycho. Play Psycho Sid over here. So there you go. Why no Final Fantasy Victory? Why no Final Fantasy Victory music on the soundboard? They haven't won a game yet. That's why. All right. Why you gotta make fun of me on my TV show? All right. You gotta make fun of me. I have feelings. I'm okay. I'll be all right. It's fine. I'll win a game eventually. All right. So let's play Cats. They go. We're D'd up with the Zach here. Building a board with the Moogle's Valor. Yeah, the Gala Cat versus Wyvern is a great exchange for us. Retrieve the Esper. Unblockable. Alright. They're doing it. Definitely doing the thing. Alright. Like to draw a second artifact. You are not alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though far apart. Shimona. I'm here to do. Don't laugh at me. I just like singing, alright? It's very rude to make fun of me and tell me I don't win games. Tell me my singing is bad. My face is ugly. Still a piece of garbage. Call me garbage.
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
Combat tutorial. Alright. Sure. So that's a bit scary. And we have the You Are Not Alone. I mean, Mongo's Valor is pretty good, pretty dope. Lionheart. Alright. Damn, man. Everyone's Lionhearting us today. Here's the heart. They're gonna try and kill my Zach. I guess we just save it, right? We could save it and just try and draw land for the Valor next turn. Take 3. Alright, untap. You draw the land. So we're not going to equip, which looks super sketchy, but our attacks aren't great. They've got the Retrieve the Esper and an Unknown, 7 mana. We're going to make some lifelinkers. Just say go. Looks pretty sketchy on our part. Will give us the Among Us sound. Hit him with the oops. Yeah, I mean, we thought for too long to give him the oops, you know? Let's see if I can play this one. So here's a Warrior's Sword. This card's really good, in case you were wondering. Sahagin here. Yeah, we're equipping. Okay. I feel like we're going to play it super safe here. Yeah, playing it super safe. Alright, so that's bad for us. We can make our 4 1/2s with lifelink and then buff one of them and attack with it, but not great. They still have cards to cast as well. Yeah, we're kind of in trouble here. So we draw a Monk's Fist. The equip cost here is 2. That makes the cats big, which is cool. We don't actually have viable attacks on the... Oh, the hero makes it bigger too. We don't have viable attacks on our lifelinkers, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks, but... We could... Well, actually, we could Monk's Fist and then sack the Zach. We gotta gain life here, I think. We're gonna do that. So, put this here. Attack with these. They block with a thing that has higher power. We'll sack Zach and gain some life, so sure. So we're gonna sack this, buff this, give it indestructible. So we gain 3, we trade off, we go to 12, say go. Now he can put the Lance in this guy and have a 4 power lifelinker. They play Esper, get it for 7 unblockable. If they have another 4 mana spell, we're probably just dead. But there's not much you can do about it, honestly. This card has just gone coast to coast the entire game. Zach. Alright. Coming in. We go up to 9. Actually, I'm sorry. We survive. If they have 4 mana spell and a land, they can equip. But we're actually still alive somehow. So, say go. I need a miracle. No second Choco comment, please. Sage.
This is easily the most rewarding job I have ever had.
Okay. Okay. I mean... They are coming in, folks. I mean, we got lifelinkers blocking here, so I think we're pretty good to go, right? Are there any trample? They've only one blue up. Yeah, this is just a suicide attack. All right, sure. That's dope. We're gonna win. This block's here. This block's here. We're gonna win. Are you ready? Are you ready, chat? You happy? Are you gonna enter change? Try and put on a good show for y'all, you know? Try my best here. Bilbo Baggins!
Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
Do not take me for some conjurer of cheap tricks. Alright, we're keeping hands great. All legends all the time.
Great Final Fantasy costume.
Alright, saying go. Zach. The Zach attack. And they have the 1/1 Death Touch. Listen, you want to trade? Let's trade. Bilbo Baggins. Sure. Say go. Not cycling Sid. No cycle Sid here. Psycho Sid. Green black. Making a burb. Alright, so. Let's get our dude going here. Let's draw land, please. Be stoked to draw land here. Go Sid into Arsenal. Arc Arsenal, anyone?
Pointless nostalgia.
Bard's Bow. Okay.
Your so-called ultimate weapon. I'll believe that when I see it.
Alright, so... We draw... So we have Sid. We can just sit here, I think. Just play Sid, attack for 2. 4/4 body's pretty good. If they kill Sid, it isn't the end of the world, but it requires something to get through. Hopefully just draw land for Arsenal. 2 3-power creatures. They have a Sephiroth's here. Mio's first time chatter, what's up? Psycho Sid. Nothing? Second Titus, awkward. Alright, so they've got 4 lands up. It's a weird spot though, alright? Because again, it's really, really important. You're always trying to figure out what your opponent's got. Alright? That's a weird thing to happen. What are the possible options? They don't have a card they can cast. They have all 5 and 6 drops. Possible. They have a double green card. Possible. They have an instant they want to cast. Okay. If they have an instant, if it's a removal spell, they probably would have killed Sid attack for 6, right? So like, something like Sephiroth's Interventions doesn't make a lot of sense, or a combat trick, but it's hard for it not to be a combat trick or a removal spell. So we don't know what it is. We're just going to file that information away and then try and play our turn in some other capacity. The ramp spell is reasonable. The ramp spell would have pumped this. If it was the ramp spell, you just attack with the Chocobo, though, right? And pump this guy, trade a 4/2 with a 4/4. So I don't think it's that either. But that being said, even though a removal spell or a trick doesn't make a lot of sense, still trying to use our pump spell into their open mana is pretty risky. So we're just going to play the Choco. Let's go combat first. Go to combat. Nothing will happen, probably. Sure. And then no attacks. We got summon Chocomog, and we'll just say go. You're not alone. Amy with the Ray. What's up, Amy? Is that Amy or Robo Amy? I know Amy was one of reruns over the weekend. She was at Magic Con, FOMO, etc., etc. I got tie. Tie's good either. Just say go. But Amy's great either way. And a little Saturday, go to the Magic Con. A little FOMO for sure, but they just got nothing. So no end step play. If you don't follow Amy, you're dumb. Amy's great. And are they doing it again? Now the one downside here is that the summon creatures have fading. You can't just sit there with it and not use it. So we can't just sit here and do nothing forever. Now they have 5th untapped land and still 4 cards in hand. Sketchy. We draw this guy. I think I'm okay offering Titus with second copy in my hand. We're going to attack. I think we're just going to jam, honestly. We'll just freaking send it. We have second Titus. We're tapping this guy. Maybe we'll check if we want it. I don't know if we're going to use it or not, though. And again, this thing's going away. A bunch of damage here. Maybe we can attack last turn. The thing is that it's a little different this turn, right? Because once you say go and they don't play some sort of like instant speed thing, now you know it wasn't like a card draw spell. So it does change the math a little bit. But this looks great for us. So, all right, what's it going to be? Let's see it. What's your trick, my friend? Is it just Sephiroth's intervention, which would be totally fine? Vane's treachery, sacrificing the creature, not the bow. Uh-oh.
No, don't do this.
Well, hold on. Now the fear is, if we go for this You're Not Alone, and they have another trick, we get massively blown out. Because it'll only get +2/+2, and it won't actually save it. It's interesting. It's pretty interesting. They clearly have a lot of spells in their hand. I'm still going to go for it. This is risky, folks. This is risky. We're definitely not following our usual mantra of don't get blown out. That's for sure. Oh, God. Overkill. All right. So, when the dust clears, everything is dead. That being said, we're not in that bad of a shape. So, we lost... They spent a treachery and overkill. We lost Titus, Sid, and our You're Not Alone. They lost their token. They played Adventurers and just say go. Man.
Stupid tone.
They hate doing stuff. Here's Monk's Fist. We're giving Booblo Baggins a lot of credit here. I mean... It's pretty funny. Alright, say go. Risky rating? I don't know what that is, but... Now they cast through. They're 1 mana short of greens, so... Alright, they just have nothing, I guess, which is totally fine. Alright, nothing is also an option, I suppose. I mean, that's great. Let's tap this. Say go. Looking pretty good for us.
I like that bird, though.
Here's a gardener. Confounded old Samwise Gamgee. Have you been gardening? Fool of a took. Never equip. Alright, sure. This game's pretty over, folks. It's pretty over. This is 4 to equip. Or just trade is fine. Yeah, sure. Alright, so. Block this thing and take the 1. They block the tapper instead? Alright. Sure. Any wraths in these colors? In black? Our hand's still pretty good, but... That's a lot of lands. That was a weird game, folks. That was... Weird game, but sure. I don't love our engagement in that combat. I think that it didn't go that badly for us, but I think it was a spot we didn't really need to engage. Just fine. Why is every land a 2-lander? Every hand. We're gonna keep. We have Lance again. Just draw. I mean, we've drawn. I feel like this might be our time and not draw a land, but we'll see. We have 2/2 drop. We have 3 2 drops, so Scorpion Sentinel. Draw a land. God, we're so good at Magic.
Now this is pod racing.
Alright, lance it up. Dragon's Lance Armstrong. Taking steroids, winning stuff. And attack for 1. Blitzball Star. Alright, we're attacking. Don't level the mana up here, but I just don't care that much. The counter Titus, don't really care, whatever, it's fine. Huge upside if it resolves, they counter it, so be it. Sure, it's fine. Plenty of things to do, so. Summon. Ugh, that's gross.
I summon you to fulfill your oath.
Alright, so they have, there's like an uncommon Saga, like FTK in most of the colors. This is the white one. That's pretty bad for us, but. So now the question is, do I want to play some creatures, or want to try and get side quest going? If side quest hits, we get a land and draw a card. So I think I like side quest here. I don't think we're in a huge rush. We can't attack it at 3/3/3 anyway. Just chill for a turn. So they get 1 attack for 3, and then it just goes away. Flame Tongue Kavu, just a creature that enters to kill another creature. Alright. And you see a White Mage's Staff. Upkeep. That's a hit. So, flip over the thingy and draw land. Woo! Okay. So now I got 5 mana. We can go Mog Staff. We can go Mog Infantry Zac. This thing's going away. Like the idea of the Mog, just because it blocks as well. I think it's Mog Staff, because again, the life gain seems important too. I'll say I have another Syncopate, which would be a thing, I guess. That would be annoying, I suppose. Maybe we could have played the infantry in the Zac, but prospect of life game is pretty appealing, and then our blocks here are pretty good too. Make some more Gaelic Cats, please. End step, tap down them. So this taps the Mog down, but like it's still an Anthem for the next 3 turns, which is kind of cool. You have a flying, goes away. We're at 13. You know, we're getting somewhere. I mean, we gain life back on the attack. But if they play anything they can block, this is terrible. I'm just gonna block. Alright. Yeah, it is weird white has 2 ramp spells in a set, I agree. I think this card's fine. Honestly. Just cantrip rampant growth with some upside. Alright, 5 lands, 2 cards left. We're 11 life. Our hand's pretty juicy. Got a lot of stuff going on. The initial investment sucks, you know. It's if you're playing a slower deck or whatever, but alright, they make 3 hero tokens.
I wish I was a hero.
Alright. Sure. Just gonna play a bunch of stuff and say go.
But you already have a dream job.
It's a monk. Is being a monk really a job? Like, it's more like a hobby to me, or like a vocation. I don't know if it's a job, right? Do monks get paid?
Here comes the money.
Just asking, you know. Monks are just like,
You know what I want. I've been asking for it for years.
I get paid. Just want a little money. You gotta pay the bills. Prayer don't pay the bills, all right? Spiritual enlightenment doesn't put food on the table. They got alimonies, child support, mortgage. Combat tutorial. That's pretty good. All right. I don't love this. This Scorpion Sentinel's getting pretty big. We have a tapper, though, so I don't think monks have child support. You don't think. But You know, the truth might surprise you.
Waka waka.
Awesome. Fantastic. That is great. And they're in for... That's great. So... we block a token. So, they killed our Zac, which is great. We have another Zac, obviously. We've got an infantry and a Zac. Infantry doesn't block very well, but... Maybe just block here. Cool. Go to 8. We draw Sid. Phenomenal draw. Psycho Sid over here. Once they play their next land, this is a 5/5, actually a 6/5. That's kind of tough. 2 mana to tap it. I can play both 1-drops and still tap this thing. Sure. This can pump our team, too. That's pretty cool. Alright. This is fine. We'll just say go. No attacks. Got the tapper ready. I think the first copy of this card's pretty good. Diminishing returns for sure, but... Teach me how to doogie. Teach me how to doogie.
Pointless nostalgia.
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
Yes, this card not being able to tap the Sagas is great design. Because it would be so good against the fading creatures, so... Alright, now I got 2 cards left. And they kind of want to land to make this guy bigger. I mean, now they don't that I have a tapper, but... Not having second Mage Deck infantry sucks. Like, if you have 3 of these, this card is so good. This goes away next turn. White Auracite. This does not give hexproof. That is a tilt. Okay. Don't like that. It's only indestructible. And there's your land. Okay. So... Alright. We sack the Zac. This is tough. This 5/5 is pretty tough here. We could, like, sack the Zac, put the counter here, put the staff on it, attacking at life, take a bunch. This pumps artifact creatures and heroes. This, I wish she gave lifelink, you know, it'd be so much better. Taking 2 here is kind of rough. That is true. The Sid can make this block the Scorpion. That's fair. So we just block. Maybe we block or not even bother blocking. I don't think we block. Yeah, that's fair. Alright. Take 2. Convince me. Untap. Redraw that. Sure. Here's Psycho Sid. I'm going to attack for 4. I ain't blocking, I don't think, so... Their attacks aren't great. I can always block this and then sack for this. So I need a brick from our opponent here, please. 1 little brick. Throw the brick. Yeah, 1 more time. If I got a brick, maybe the brick will go and solve it. Hey. Yeah. Oh, they have that. Right. That's a thing they can do. I guess I'm an idiot.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Yeah. That's fine, I suppose. We can pump it up. Not good. Definitely not good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Please don't play anything else. My attack was bad. Yeah, I just kind of, like, spaced on the equipment. Here's a Wyvern. We have a food. Mage Deck Infantry, White Mage's Staff. We put the fist on the Sid. 2, 3. Can also just campsite. I mean, campsite can sack any artifacts. We could, like, sack a Mage's Fist, too. They are in the air. They have a 2-turn clock in the air. If we White Mage's Staff back, we gain the life back. Shit. 3 to use this. 3 to use this. I can make a 7/7 on the ground. Let them attack once in the air. Damn, man. This is a tough game. The problem is we're not getting anywhere. Which is an issue. Campsite, sack the fist. Mage's Staff on the Cid. Say go. I am not thrilled here, but alright. Need a brick. Need a brick from our opponent here. Right, you get it for 3. Go to 3. Please stop playing things. Well, they screwed up. They could have gained more life, but now we're super dead. So that sucks. Yeah, flying and lifelink to all their creatures, probably gonna kill us. We are really dead. There's nothing to do. Nothing to say, nothing to do, but die. Yeah. I got nothing. I got nothing. The wind crystal is here. It's pretty tough. Yeah. Alright, I guess. So what are you gonna do? Kind of bummer, but sure. Our last meal before death. I am looking forward to Edge of Eternity and all the Star Trek and Star Wars references, because I know all about those. So, Final Fantasy, I don't know what a freaking Gaelic cat is. I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. I know it's from Final Fantasy V. That's all I know.
Exactly the job I've always wanted.
Monk. There. Blue-red. The red sword. Alright. Offer a trade here, I think. Fire up the cat, say go. They kill the cat and pump this back for 3. Kind of sucks, but we're not going to not play anything, so. What do you got, friend? I feel like the cat's dead here. No! Just the wizard. Okay. That's good for us. I'm pleased. Second cat, and you are not alone. Cool. You are not alone. I'm here with you. I'll take any artifact next turn, please. Any artifact in the deck. Fire Magic's cool here, too. Wyvern. I love how cat lines up so well against Wyvern. It's awesome. Alright. Untap artifact. That is not an artifact. Let me just equip. Right? Move this over. The 1/1 still blocks everything anyway, so let's get it for a point. Did the monk so dirty? The monk is the strongest physical class in the early game. It's only a 2/1. Hey, listen. When you're totally ignorant like me, nothing to feel bad about. Ignorance is bliss, folks. Here's land 4. The Prima Vista. Okay. Crew 2, 5/3 flying. Alright, sure. Please are artifacts. Well, it's not an artifact, but probably plays. Unfortunately, we only have 2 white, which really blows. Because we can attack, make them use this, fire up the Valor, and the You're Not Alone. But +4 +4, this would be 7. It would survive the Vista. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I'm just gonna jam. This card's pretty good. Like, Sure, that's great too. Alright. Sego. We'll see how their combat step goes here. So they play Thunder Magic on my Gala Cat. We can You Are Not Alone it, or we can Moogle's Valor and just save it, make some Lifelinkers. Lifelinkers are actually really good in this board, right? Sure, let's just Valor. Can't syncopate it. All right, it's indestructible. It's not as good as if they attacked, but still pretty good. Ultimate Magic, Moogle's Valor. All right. Don't do that. Here's old Zach. We still can't find second artifact for some reason, but... And I think we're just jamming. Lifelinkers can come in too. If they want to crew the vehicle and block, I'll just use the You're Not Alone to kill it and gain 5 life, so... Here come the Moogles! Don't laugh at my Moogles! Alright. Fire in the Prima Vista. Sure. Sure. Alright. So, pump to kill this. Gonna save Zach for protection. Alright. Imagine just drawing a second artifact, how good our board would be. Alright, best turn, Sego. They play land number 7. They play Tella the Great Sage. Cast a non-creature spell, make a hero token. 4 mana spent to cast it, draw 2 cards. 8 more mana spent to cast it, sacrifice too much damage. Sure.
That beloved famous person.
Just draw a freaking artifact, please.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Now Lifelinkers can't attack? Oh, man. Alright. That's the old man from Zelda, right? Yeah, I think so. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this!
You know what I just do?
That card's also good. Shatato Titishim Edition, but they have to have a 4-mana spell. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Well, it's not a 4-mana spell at least, but... Alright, take one. Take one. Make a hero. Pump. Unfortunately, again, it's not hexproof on Zach, so it stinks a little bit. Tap this thing. Alright. Really embarrassing not be able to finish this game out. Just freaking 8 lands in play. How about 9? I'm not mad. Not mad. Was that me? Was that me? What? Where are they? Take 2. All right. I mean, they draw a spell that costs 4 or more here. We're in some pretty big trouble. But thank God. They drew a land. All right. Now they got a chump block. Untap. We draw Summon Chocomog. Stampede! Alright, so now we have viable attacks, right? Just in everything. Not everything, but these can come in. They have 1 good block. Yeah, that's fine. And then everything's lethal because of the Zach. So they gotta block every creature. And then Zach can kill the Sage, too. This is awesome. This is great for us. Better block that little... There's a little hero over there. There goes my hero. Alright, so we'll sack Zach and kill the Sage. So, bunch of stuff dies. We gain some life. We end up with a lethal air attacker against nothing, 2 lifelinkers, and a Choco-Mog. More wins, please. Okay, sure. We're keeping opponent mulligans. We got that curve. Alright. 2 landers for days. We're playing the infantry. We're getting our beats on. Zach is more useful later in the game. Nope, they didn't kill it. Never mind. Okay. All right.
I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Beats. Your turn. We got the knife. The knife and the Zac to push it through is phenomenal. Playing some PoE while waiting for emails. Awesome. Zell Dinked. Play an extra land, end step, bounce a land. Weird card. Good landfall card, but... Alright, so untap and draw. I guess we're not attacking anymore, so... Just gonna play our knife.
Get a job, you lazy kids!
I honestly could see an argument for just playing side quests there, but... V-Boom! First time chatter. Everyone's side of V-Boom says, I'm new to Arena and Magic in general. What would you recommend for a new player? Foundations is like the best starter set there is. Honestly, I would just play. I wouldn't worry too much about like buying cards for now. Just play some games, get your feet wet, use tutorials. You know, I watch some content. It's very easy when you're first starting Magic. Just spend it.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Flip out, man.
Okay. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's fine. It's alright. I'll be okay. Yeah, but yeah. It's really easy to jump in and just like spend a bunch of money. I would not recommend doing that. I would definitely, play some jump in events. Those are really fun. It's good starter content. Watch some content. And I gotta give yourself an idea of like what kind of things you want to do, whether it's limited, constructed, want to build a deck, what kind of decks do you like. Standard is a little weird right now. We're probably gonna see some bans, so standard is a little hard to buy into at the moment. But all right. That being said, we're still in pretty good shape here, right? We have Zac and a threat and activation. If they block, we just do the thing, which is great. If they don't block, we'll cast the side quest. So, all right, let's attack. Come on now. Sure. So, Zac attack. And now I have a 3/3 Ophidian. They get a treasure. Cast the fist. Let's say go. Drafting is the best way to build your collection, but if you are inexperienced and a new player, you're going to lose a lot without doing a little research and putting a little time in to like improve. So it's risky. It can be a money sink. So, all right. Still got the Zell. We have a removal spell. We have side quest. I was just thinking +1, you know? Choco Comet. However, they've left themselves defenseless against my knife. That does not seem like a smart play. All right, we draw a land. We're going to attack. Additional block. Okay. That's awesome. Sure. Catch a fish. Equip and say go. All right. I mean, kind of a weird game. They dealt with our early rush, but now we're like leaning pretty hard on this hero. They're going to play a Genji Glove. What is Genji Glove? 5 mana equipment. Has double strike. Ever equip creature attacks at the first combat phase. Alright. That is not the card we're going to take. So, first combat phase. Untap it. This card seems heinous. Insanely expensive. So, we're going to attack and draw a card here. We've got our Fate of the Sun, whatever, to go for the equip. And we draw our card. It's a White Mage's Staff. Awesome. Alright, just say go. So, double strike, double combat. They have Swamp in hand and Unknown in hand. So they attack. It goes to untap it. We kill it in response. And that looks pretty good for us. So they gonna equip or they're gonna threaten my hero.
I wish I was a hero.
Okay. If they put the Genji glove, oh no. Oh no. What does this card do? A free equip?
The legendary ultimate weapon?
So it has double strike and that's lethal. So I have to kill my own creature here. Oh my god, what a massacre. Oh god. Alright. Whenever attacks, first combat phase, untap it. Second combat step. And they have 3 mana to re-equip it. That is preposterous. Like,
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
this is absurd. This is so absurd. So they attack. They'll get a second combat step, and they can re-equip the glove. Hold on. When is the second combat step? Oh, it's immediately after. They can't re-equip. Okay, because there's no main phase. So they attack. We kill our own creature. They're gonna gain 1 and have a tapped Zell. Right. Okay. This is so stupid. All right. So untap this, gain a life. We have to kill this or we die. Which just killing our creature is the worst thing that's ever happened to us, but sure. We go to 3. And they can re-equip. I mean, the Moogle's Valor is pretty dope here. If we could just draw a creature, that'd be awesome. All right, bounce a land. All right, we had a 1-drop creature. Oh, man. That's awesome. All right, so now we can go Zach Fair, Moogle's Valor. That's great. So, Indestructible Lifelinkers is awesome. We're going to attack. Start there. Draw a card. It's a summon Choco. We're at 11. They're going to have... Well, they'll get to untap and then just not attack again. Oh my god, man. Alright. Play Zach, they attack. Play Moogles, block, gain 2. If this thing's untapped, they have a blocker. It'll have double strike also, so now my attacks aren't good either. Damn, man. Oh, right. It'll still die in combat because there's no first strike. Right. Okay, we're good. Yeah, good catch. We're good. Correct. Play a land. Equip. This card's dope. I'm able to save it, right? So it's fine. Now they can't attack. Now their blocks are bad. Yeah, we're in good shape. Okay, untap. We draw the Arsenal, which is going to be ginormous. The equip cost here is 4. I mean, the knife gets in. We play the Arsenal. It's so big, you just block it anyway. Yeah, it's fine. All right, we're good here. I think we're fine. Everything's good now. Everything's fine. Everything's beautiful. Let's attack. Draw a card. It's a land. Cool. Play this. Play this Arsenal thing. It's going to be a 13-13.
Good lord. Gigantism.
We'll just say go. Cool. That was a scary game. Bring it on. Come on. Bring it on. Let's go. Come on now. There we go.
Give me what I want!
Come on now. All right. And you're really dead, my friend.
After it was all over,
woo,
took him
boy.
in the house to serve his pancakes.
That threat was horrifying. Hey, a 3-lander, not bad. So you got Fist, Wyvern, the Mog.
Where'd you get that bird?
Internet.
Yep. Remember, folks?
Yep.
It's the first time you hit that follow button.
Yep.
Watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, support the content if you like the show. If you like the show and want to see me succeed and see it do well, then hit the buttons and do the thing. Support the content, all right? Thoughts on the Pro Tour top 8 having 2 archetypes? Obviously bad. Standard is not in a great spot right now. Needs a few bans. Not a problem. Still pretty fun in Arena, honestly. Just, high-level Standard is a little messy. What is going on? What's happening? Where are we? We got great follows. Appreciate the follows. Thanks so much. You're all great. 4 mono red and 4 Issaprows in top 8. My former teammate Edgar I say it wrong. Edgar Edgar came in 9th on Breakers, which is a bummer. And then 10th place was Omniscience. 11th place was Blue White Control. So there were other decks doing well, but it just kind of rolled out. It also rolled out where the top 8, one half of the bracket was 4 mono red decks, and one half of the bracket was 4 Izzet decks, which is just preposterous. But red was by far the best deck at the tournament. 60% win rate. Izzet had slightly less than 50% because it was just beatable, and mono red was just so good against it. But Steel Cutter should definitely be banned. Beyond that, I'm not sure. I'm going to do a video this week about what I think should be banned. Our punch timeout. Listen, I'll take it, but I think Cutter's the minimum. I think Manifold Mouse is on the strong watch list, and Up the Beanstalk and Omniscience are on the medium watch list. I also think that banning Up Whale's Awakening or any card from Omniscience is fine. So I think Rage should not be banned. I think Rage is a lot of fun. Again, I'll go over it in the video why, but Nemesis is not even close to what Mouse is. And you also can't ban 10 cards because you just can't upend the entire format. Folks paid for cards, bought decks, etc., etc. Oh, they're here. Now they want to show up. All right, opponent, we'll just play on your time. You know what? That's fine. We'll just play on your time. Whatever you want to play.
Yeah.
Here we go. They're just gonna curve out and just destroy us, obviously. Alright. Get a job. They discard an Iron Giant? Damn. That is a card you can put in your deck, I guess. Alright. Crystal Fragments is here. More loots. Are they playing Equipment Reanimator? That'd be cool. 7 mana Vigilance. I think this card's playable probably in some blue-white decks, a few Orsites, but... Alright, go for the Equip. It is a 2-power double striker, which is pretty good. And they're going to attack. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty scary, honestly. Monstrous Rage. Take 10.
That's a lot of damage.
Just 4. What is a 1 red card? Just the magics. Alright, so we're going to attack. And I'm just going to play Wyvern, I think. Yeah. They have some kind of removal spell here, for sure. This is pretty nasty, honestly. Just 1/1 double strike for 2 is not a bad body. There's a million equipment and stuff. Alright, now what? Swiftblade Vindicator is in standard, but that's correct. That was the first cheap double strike card ever printed. That card was a big deal when it was printed. Swiftblade Vindicator. Unpopular opinion, Double Strike is something flawed. I think at Double Strike, when Double Strike first came out, they were so careful with it. They would just never put it on a 2-mana creature. And Swiftblade Vindicator is a 1/2 Double Strike for 2. It was a rare, I think, in like one of the early Ravnica sets. And that was like the first time they put it on a cheap creature because it's so risky. Because it does just like, Monstrous Rage, take 10. You know, Giant Growth, take 10. So, how do I plan on getting back at the Pro Tour? I mean, I'm commentating all the RCs now, so it's not likely. So, I'll play some Arena Qualifier stuff maybe, but, you know, it's not a high priority. If I get back on, cool, but my job's content. I'm here for you fine folks. I'm not here for me, all right? So, and your suplex. I mean, despite discarding Iron Giant in their Boros deck, they are kind of crushing us. Yeah. You just play this guy at attack, right? Titus ain't doing much. Just a spot where side quests catching fish looks pretty bad, but alright, they're gonna attack. I mean, the summon can block the dwarf in trade. Yeah, put the Lance on here, we're screwed, but we need to draw a removal spell. What do we have for removal spells? Like, not much. We have Slash of Light. I mean, Moogle's Valor doesn't do much. They have Oresight. Yeah, we're kind of drawing thin here. It's kind of embarrassing, honestly. I just played a Double Striker, just like Illis. I'm not playing Magic Online. Magic Online's a joke, so. So Lance kills us in 2 turns. Yeah, that's a problem. Talk about your opinion on Rage versus Kibblers. I'll explain it in the video. Look for a video probably tomorrow on my thoughts on bannings. Without Double Strike, Monstrous Rage is not nearly as oppressive, and I think having a pump spell be one of the best cards in the format is not a bad thing at all. So more on that later. What is going on? Not gonna lie, I kind of hope their internet dies. I'll take it. I'll take a dub, you know? I got no shame. Take it any way I can get it. Opponent's got kids, shitty Wi-Fi, the meatloaf is ready. Drove through a tunnel, cell phone battery died, has to take a poop. All the excuses. Gonna come back just in time to kill me. On a plane, I've actually lost so many games playing on planes. Like, I've lost so many games. You just play at a game and just like, you see your rope go and you're like, ah, crap, the Wi-Fi is dropping. Well, I hope they're flying to Hawaii right now. Let's do a little narrative on our opponent, Crowborg. In my headcanon, they're on a plane to Hawaii right now. They're going on their honeymoon. They've been saving up for this trip for years. They're finally going, and they're so happy and excited about it. And they're going for a whole week. Gonna have the best time. It's gonna be great. And there you go. All right. You enjoy your trip to Hawaii, my friend. All right. You have a great time. Enjoy it. It's a bit of a gift there. Honestly, we were probably losing that game, so we'll take it. And we got Lance into Knife into removal spells. Great. All about it. Let's go.
Anything that can be used as a weapon is a weapon.
And it's great keep. Wish I was on the play, but, you know, can't. We're so unlucky, you know. It's not on the play here. Turn 1 Adventurers in. Gain 2 life. Play a map? Nope. We got another Lunatic, folks. Lunatic Pandora. Final Fantasy VIII. Calls monsters from the moon. Alright, that's fine. Oh my god, they had the map too? Why would you Pandora before map? Whatever. Alright, so we're gonna go Lance. And we're gonna say go. We do want to push through our Thieves' Knife. I kind of want to block here. Like, really a lot of incentive to want to just get this thing going. So, an actual Final Fantasy fan? I don't know shit about Final Fantasy. I know nothing. I know the Dooku Tree, the Temple of Time. I know all about Korok Forest, but not a single thing about Final Fantasy. Everything about Final Fantasy is on these cards. All right? All right, here you go. Let's get a job.
You have a job?
Yeah, most certainly do. It's a thief. I'm a thief with kitty cat ears. Scry. Yes, the Count Dooku Tree. Final Fantasy is a video game. No, it's a Magic set. I don't know what you're talking about. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. It's a Magic set. We're looking right at it. Here it is.
On the machine!
Didn't they make a Final Fantasy movie? That was really bad, right? Like really bad? Oh my god. Swamp Village Forest Adventurers Inn. That card's good. Genova, Ancient Calamity, Alien. Someone explaining why there is aliens why there are aliens in Final Fantasy VII, please. All right, so we're clearly gonna kill this. Slash of Light. I wouldn't mind. Is it better to kill it or better to exile it? Because do they have a disenchant or a raise that is the question. So if we Slash of Light, we actually can't do that. So all right, whatever. What's forward side? Don't they draw when it dies? Remember a mutant you control. It's not a mutant. All right, so there you go. It says so on the card. It's right there on the screen. Final Fantasy VII. That's how I know anything from anything. Crack the map. Go find a land. You do your thing, my friend. You get a forest. I'm feeling like decent about this game so far.
Waka waka.
I mean, this is fine. Just gonna kill another one. More aliens. Mulder, help! Did you see it, Scully? Did you see it? All right, so untap. We're gonna play Titus into Slash of Light. Wait, no, it doesn't do it. I'm sorry, we can't kill it. I have to use this. I'm sorry, I can't do math. 5 toughness, equipment plus, yeah, if I had another one of these things, I could do it, but I want to draw the card. Oh, I can't, never mind. We'll just... Hold on. They have to block, right? Yeah, we'll just block and just slash or whatever, it's fine. We can also just 5 mana kill it. And just draw a card. Playing Titus is pretty good too, though, and they're almost out of stuff. Yeah, well, I'm going to hold my removal spell. We're just going to attack. No death touch, right? Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Slash ya.
Get off my plane.
Titus, you're up. Genova crashed into the world in ancient times upon a meteor. She had a kid, but then went out for milk and never came back. And when her kid found out he was part alien, he went crazy and decided Space Mom was better than all the Earth people. Stories. Here's a Rabbit Scout. Sure. And cycle a T-Rex with 5 lands in play? That's crazy. Alright. Well, this looks pretty good for us. As the Arsenal, too. Oh my god, this is insane. Alright.
No, don't do this! Enough is enough!
This card is great. We have not drawn this card very often. It is quite good. In case it wasn't clear about that. Alright. We're doing it. Get a job.
This is easily the most rewarding job I have ever had.
Being a machinist. Double Adventurers Inn. You can't really play that many Adventurers Inns in your 5-card, your 3-card deck, you know? Alright, so they can Pandora down the arsenal, which is fine. Got plenty of crap going on here, so... I don't know what's going on. Our opponents just got stuff going on, and we're just doing things. Alright, they're going to kill the arsenal thing. That is fine. They're going to attack. Sure, can't block, makes sense. Untap and draw a thing. We're just going to jam. Draw a card. See what we draw. Side quest, catch a fish. I like the tapper. Gala Cat Tapper, say go. Really weird stuff going on here, but they could have Pandoraed the ore side. That is true, but they're gonna wander. I don't know what's going on, folks. Yeah, I mean, opponent's deck looks a little weird. Definitely a little weird. Tap, tap, taparoo. Starting town.
It's such a nice, decent little town.
And a Blam Seed Guardian, whatever. Seed Academy, Garden, whatever thing. They're going to attack. We're going to take it. We're going to attack back for 1 million and kill them, right? Are they dead yet? 5, 10, 11. Yeah, they're dead. Okay, sure. That was a weird game, but we killed 2 bomb rares and won the game. I'll take that. Ooh, this is an exciting last match. We're playing for platinum and a trophy. Don't go nowhere. All right, let's do this. We got a big one here, folks. Playing for a trophy, playing for platinum, on the draw, hand's pretty good. Got a little lucky this run, not gonna lie, but... Ooh, that's pretty rude. Reno and rude. All right. Can't block it, so I should get the lance going.
Exactly the job I've always wanted.
Oh man, they are coming out the gates, folks. They are coming out the gates. All right, they got legends. They exile my town, sure. But you have removal spells, you know. Yeah, this is fine. We attack. Say go. Like, we have Oresight, Slash of Light. We can go Monk's Fist, Slash of Light. It's pretty good. Yeah, bring it on. Reno and Root exiles a side quest, Catch a Fish. Don't want to cast that one. They can loot off the lock. Discard a swamp. Resistance. Dire Rat, sure. So they still have 2 mana up, kind of sketchy. Trading off the knife for the rat is pretty bad. We don't have much else to do otherwise. Probably get a Monk's Fist and Slash of Light. They can sack the treasure to the Reno and cast a spell for free, which is kind of gross too. I think we're going to attack for 2, play Monk's Fist, and say go. Pretty fast priority passes. Hi, Karn. How are you? That resolved pretty fast, too. Pretty good start for them. Not a bad start for us either, though, to be honest. Alright, we're going to block. We go for the trick, and they have a trick of their own. It's really bad. This is 4 to equip. Tense. Tense moment. That worked. That worked too? Okay.
Bingo!
Alright.
Another lock. Alright. And a land. 2 cards left. We draw a land of our own. I would love to play Titus before playing these artifacts. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Titus Fist, I think. Attack for 2. Titus Fist. Pretty good board. I think it's one of the better draws we've had, honestly. Minus the 5 mana we never draw, but here's a lock.
He's just this super cool guy, you know?
They discard Dark Knight's Great Sword. I feel like Titus is going to bite the dust here. It's okay, though. They say go, and we draw Summon Chokamog. So this looks really good for us, right? But they have 5 mana up, 3 cards in hand. I feel like they're going to Sephiroth's my Titus in response to the combat step. Question becomes, I mean, we Mog attack for 6. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just going to cast this freaking thing. I want to hold the Oresight, I think. I'm not ready to use the Oresight yet. So, that resolves. Pump the squad. Combat? Titus is dead.
Poor predictable Bart. Always
We're
takes rock.
They trade. They get a treasure. We get to re-equip. Maybe on the flyer. Because we also have... I could just trade off the Mog with the lock, too. Yeah, serious overkill there. Okay, never mind. Well, that's a good Oresight target now. Please, God, don't play a Ravenous Rat. Please don't play a Ravenous... Oh, thank God. Whew. Alright. That card's good, but... Alright, no blocks. Alright. And now... We draw... We pump the team. We Oresight the lock. This thing's whatever. 2... Yeah, we're just going to jam here. So we just jam, and then Oresight the lock. That leaves us with 3 mana remaining to re-equip some stuff. Sure. The problem is that they have a bomb waiting behind. We're probably in big trouble, but we can't let this lock live as a 3/4 guys. So here's Oresight. Eat this thing. 3 mana left over. We have 4 to equip, 4 to equip, 2 to equip. We're going to put this on... the monk. Play lands, I go. I guess they have Ravenous Rat. Scary spot, because if they play some big rare here, we're like in pretty big trouble. But we have the flying too. Wyvern is beatable. So we really want to try and get the knife through if possible. We do have 8 mana. Put the knife and the lance on the summon. Yeah, I don't hate it. If they have our removal spell, so be it. It's gonna die anyway, so... Pants them up!
Big weapons, little weapons, sharp weapons.
Okay. No treachery. Cycle a 6-drop with 5 lands in play. And play the Darkness Crystal. Block spell cost was the cast. If a non-token creature I control would die, exile it, and gain 2 life. That sucks. Alright. Well, we're all in, I guess. So they can get my Choco back. I am not feeling great about this anymore. Oh my god. Comes in tapped, but... Alright. Land. 5/5 thingy. It's actually kind of funny because we're gonna put so much equipment on the one Moggle, but it's actually like kind of okay. Oh my god. Oh, actually, I don't have any. Never mind. It is nothing. Oh no, not like this.
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt.
We're dead anyway.
Along with every single chip in front of him.
Oh man, that was pretty gross. We did draw like 11 lands in the game or whatever, right? I mean, not 11, but we drew 10 or 8 lands. Man, that's tough. That was a tough game. So far, we've lost to blue black every time, and they've never played a rare. This is the only rare they've ever played, and it wasn't even that good. Like, blue black just seems really good. All right, yeah, GG, well played. All right, so I went 6-3. We lost some weird games. We won a few disconnect games, so it's kind of a weird draft overall. Our deck was okay. I mean, like, I think we were short like another good 2-drop, another good removal spell. We were a little heavy on 3. I mean, the Mongols Valor is great. We had some awkward games too. We didn't draw our arsenal very often. Yeah, our deck was pretty good, all things considered, but just didn't work out some of the games, which is fine. Is what it is. So we'll take 6-3. Not too bad. So episode 5 in the books. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Bronze To Mythic. We'll see you next time.